All right, meteorologist John Dawson watching a hot, unseasonably sultry forecast. Perhaps record-breaking, JD.
All of that coming at you again this week. We were talking about this same thing last weekend with the week ahead. We certainly went through that hot week, and we're just going to keep rolling on with it. The record high temperatures are here on this side of the screen for you. Basically, starting tomorrow, it's 95 degrees. And when we look at our forecasted numbers, we're going to be right close to that, especially on Tuesday. But this is close enough that we could be setting some records. So just get ready for that. More heat, basically, is the message, and don't overdo it. We're still getting used to the heat out there. Beautiful day, just looking outside, though, from the tower cams, that's for sure. We've got those dew points in the 90s, so, the dew points in the 70s, so that's keeping things feeling very warm. Those breezy conditions do help out, though. When we talk about those feels-like temperature, normally it does not take into account on a wind, especially over a 10-mile-an-hour wind. We've got plenty of that with some gusts that Intercontinental Airport around 26 miles per hour. Over there in Dayton, also looking at some 20-mile-an-hour winds. So a quick look across the state of Texas. I told you earlier in the newscast there was going to be some stormy weather in Texas, but not in our viewing area. It'll be north of our viewing area. Tomorrow, some of our very northern areas, such as College Station, Huntsville, over near Lake Livingston, could see some of this shower activity as it's going to continue to kind of roll across the same portions of the state. Right now, though, certainly tracking some stormy weather just to the south of the Dallas area. So Chief Meteorologist Mike Itzkowitz had this great explainer that's on our Fox Local available to you there, that free download, about why has it been so hazy lately? And the short answer, and I'll just give a kind of brief explanation of what's been happening, is there's been a whole lot of fires going on all around the Gulf Coast, and all of that fire, again, sort of puts the smoke in the air, and it kind of has to move around a little bit so you can see all of these smoke, especially when it kind of gets locked into some of those upper level winds. And our forecast for more kind of smoky conditions, it isn't enough smoke intensity once it gets to us that you recognize it immediately as smoke, but it certainly is something that adds just a little bit of that haze to the sky. And so that's, again, a short explanation of something that Chief Meteorologist Mike Itzkowitz goes a lot more into. Go to our Fox Local app and check that out if you want to hear more about what Mike has to say. Some rain would help with all of that. And while finally we have something more than a 10% chance, it's not much more than a 10% chance. We'll have a couple days in which we up it up to about 20, but we're still keeping the temperatures plenty warm, and overall any chances of rain will be very isolated. You need to keep the water going on your gardens and in your yard because it's still going to be plenty hot this week.